How is Pushya Nakshatra? Repressed emotions. In two words comes out the most unrevealed state of Pushya Nakshatra. He loves, but he finds it difficult to express. She loves, but she finds it difficult to express. He knows what is right, but he finds it difficult to speak up. It reminds me of the great Bhishma of Mahabharata, one of the most beautiful men of the Kuru Vansh. A great warrior, but still he remains mum when Draupadi pleads for his help. He remains unavailable for the Pandavas when the great war breaks out. He knows who is right. He knows that the Pandavas are being treated unfairly, and yet he stands with the Kauravas. He goes on suppressing his emotions, his ideas, in the name of duty. Duty. Shani. Saturn. So Pushya Nakshatra is a man who is emotional within, but he is extremely duty conscious person. For him, duty comes first. Love marriage is like a great revolutionary event in their life. Because to love, you have to express. You have to be very expressive, else the person whom you love will go away. Because the message was never conveyed, those three magical words, I love you, were never spoken, never expressed. And so many Pushya men and women face failures in the matters of love. Once it happened, there was a man, and he must be a Pushya. Because a woman once approached him and said, I love you, I want to marry you. The man blushed. He was a shy person. He looked at her and said, I will let you know soon about my decision. The woman went away. But the man took this proposal to his heart. He goes to the greatest library of his town, scans through hundreds of books, books on whether one should marry or not, books on finding the pros and cons of marriage. And then after 6 months of research and study, he comes to the conclusion that marriage is a good thing. It has more pros than cons. So then he decides to go back to the woman's house and let her know that now he is ready to marry. He goes and gives a ring on her door. The door opens. An old man, must be her father, asks, Who you want? The man says, Where is your daughter? The old man says, She has gone for her honeymoon. She just got married last month. You see, Pushya, Shani, takes a long time in making decisions. Repressed emotions, delays in decision making, and the nature of acquiring. These people like to acquire as much as possible. They are good shoppers and they are also good executives, ambitious executives who want to acquire companies and expand their corporate empires. Overall, this is a typical material world nakshatra or a nakshatra that helps you to progress materially. Generally, for service sector, people belonging to the sign of Capricorn are the most suitable beings. But along with Capricorn, people belonging to Pushya Nakshatra, Anuradha Nakshatra and Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra are also suitable for their duty-oriented nature. A Pushya is a duty oriented person, and let me tell you all that the moment you become a dutiful person, you become a burdened person. Because whatever you do because it is your duty. There is a great difference between the word duty and responsibility. It is very unfortunate that the modern world has made responsibility sound as a duty. Responsibility is not duty. In a school, once the teacher was teaching, the most fundamental thing of our religion is to serve others, she said. A young boy, and he had a very different way of thinking. He got up and said, I understand we have to serve others, but then what will others do? The teacher said, the others will also serve others. The young boy said, if everybody is serving others, then why I should not serve myself? Why you should not serve yourself? Why we should go on sounding as if it is a duty to serve others? Why to make it so complicated that I should serve others and then wait for them to serve me? The young boy was asked to stand out of the classroom. He was a great danger to the society. The teachers could not answer his question. He was thrown out of the classroom. And this is what happens. Truth is thrown out and lies are embraced. And then people go on asking why my life is miserable, why I am not happy, why I miss the happiness in my life. God is truth and you begin in lies. Life is truth and you begin in hypocrisy. If you go on missing, it is no wonder. Duty has no love. Understand this. And I say this to all my listeners and followers that duty has no love. If you are making a cup of tea for me because it is your duty, the tea will be made perfectly. It will have all those shades and fragrance to it. It will taste good, but it will not touch my heart. You see, but the same tea, when someone prepares out of love, out of affection, then the same tea with all the same ingredients and same taste and fragrance touch my heart. Because now there is one special ingredient added to the tea, and it is called love. And love is beautiful, then no matter what you offer, it will have a very different quality to it, a very different meaning to it. Through love, we should serve one another. When you serve tea without love, it is a duty, Pushya. You are simply executing your duty. When you serve tea with love, it is a responsibility. You are doing it with consciousness. A certain depth, a certain quality is to your action. A certain grace is to your presence. The state of love is the state of grace. And when grace comes to your whole being, then life is no more the same. Then there is no sense of duty. The duty transforms into responsibility, and it is beautiful.